Morning, looking for the driver involved in a deadly hit and run of an elderly man in Brooklyn. He was just about to cross the street when he was struck and killed. Eyewitness News reporter Phil Tate joins us live in Bay Ridge with more. Phil.
Yeah, Pedro, good morning. And that SUV did not stop. Right now, police are trying to track down the driver behind this fatal hit and run that killed this 74-year-old man. I want to get straight to some surveillance video right now that captured this whole thing. And in this video, the victim was crossing Ridge Boulevard in the crosswalk east to west when he was struck at Bay Ridge Avenue by a white SUV that didn't pump the brakes. Now, this was minutes before 9 last night. Now, the 74-year-old man, whose identity hasn't been made public, was taken to NYU Langone Hospital, Brooklyn, where he was pronounced dead. Now, investigators this morning still trying to find the driver and any clues that will help them with their investigation. Now, several officers on scene searching for clues and evidence. Now, police were even studying this video of the fatality and used a drone as they pieced together what happened. Several parked cars were also damaged. Again, that driver is on the loose this morning. If anyone has any information that could help police, you are urged to give them a call right away. We're live in Bay Ridge.
Following breaking news on the roads in Brooklyn this morning, a hit and run leaving a 74-year-old man dead. And right now, police are searching for a driver. 10 New York's Tracy Strahan joins us live now with surveillance video and the police investigation. Tracy.
Well, this happened in an intersection, Michael, that a resident told us is known for all of the wrong reasons. And now the search is on for a particular vehicle that was caught on surveillance video striking that man and then fleeing the scene. Now, let's show you a little bit of that video. Keep your eye on the white SUV that you see on the screen. You can see it was traveling northbound here on Ridge Boulevard just before 10 last night. We've frozen the video, however, right at the time that a man wearing a hat crossing the intersection was struck. Now, instead of getting out to check on that victim, the driver just kept on going and fled the scene. Now, we saw officers from the 68th precinct arriving in this area after discovering that 74-year-old lying in the street. Now, that victim was rushed to NYU Langone Hospital here in Brooklyn, where he was later pronounced dead. And we spoke to a man who said this is an area that's known for speeding vehicles, and he's not surprised, sadly, that this happened.
I see people, especially young people, speeding on Bay Ridge Avenue like crazy. 2 times I got like surprised because the guy was like 80 miles, something like this. I never see cops stopping there, or unfortunately that's what happened today. Somebody got hit.
Detectives canvassed this area with flashlights, even drones, trying to figure out if they could get any other pieces of evidence that could lead them to the driver of that white SUV that fled the scene. To bring you back live here, it's a very busy intersection, a very loud one, as you can hear, and the resident told us this is like this all times of the day. Of course, anyone with any information as to what could be behind that white SUV and who that driver could be is asked to contact the NYPD immediately. We're live in Bay Ridge, Brooklyn this morning. Tracy Strahan, today in New York. Michael, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Tracy, thank you.
Here on Ridge Boulevard, you can see the police tape behind me when he was hit by that careless driver who then took off. Police still looking for that driver this morning. The whole ordeal caught on surveillance cameras. Let me show you that video to you now. It is gruesome. I want to let you know that we paused the disturbing images before impact. You can see the victim walking from west to east in the crosswalk at the intersection of Bay Ridge Boulevard. He's struck by what appears to be a white SUV. Police say that vehicle did not stay on scene and kept going, leaving a gruesome trail for investigators to comb through. The victim then rushed to Lutheran Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. You can see investigators not only using surveillance cameras from the area to help track down the car, but also using high-tech drone equipment to recreate this scene. Police are using images of the car to hopefully lead to a swift arrest. You can see that car would have been tracked fleeing the scene, driving all the way down the street. A number of businesses here with cameras outside that investigators are likely using. We'll let you know when there is an arrest. Craig, we'll send it back to you.
All right, Colin, thank you. Well, happening today, court for an accused rapist.
For a hit-and-run driver accused of fatally mowing down a 74-year-old man in Brooklyn.
And it was all caught on video. Christina Fan joins us live from the scene with the latest on the story and a look at that video. Christina. Mary and Chris, good morning. The hit and run happened between these two cars as the victim was trying to cross the road last night, and police say the driver of the white SUV responsible took off despite the fact an intersection full of people witnessed this crash. We froze the surveillance video moments before impact, but you can see the SUV about to strike a pedestrian crossing Bridge Boulevard near Bay Ridge Avenue. Cell phone video shows an ambulance arriving shortly after, transporting the 74-year-old victim to a hospital around 9 o'clock Wednesday night. Police say he was found with trauma to the body and did not survive. For hours, detectives took photographs and measurements of the scene, even deploying a drone to capture the crash site from the air. It also appears a nearby parked car was damaged during the collision. Police, of course, are asking anyone for information about that hit-and-run driver to give them a call. Reporting live from Bay Ridge, Brooklyn, Christina Fan, CBS News, New York. Christina, thank you.
Out of Bay Ridge. Now, for News 12's Faith Graham, she's on the scene of a hit and run that actually left a man dead on Bay Ridge Avenue.
Yes, so police say the 74-year-old was struck by a white SUV as he crossed at the intersection of Ridge Boulevard and Bay Ridge Avenue.
And Faith, what are police saying right now?
Yeah, well, Chrissy and Saida, this morning police tell us they are still trying to track down the driver of that white SUV that was spotted on surveillance video running that 74-year-old man over and then driving off down Ridge Boulevard. Again, that was all caught on video. We do have that, but we do warn you, it may be difficult to watch. In this video, you can see the man's final moments, that white SUV driving through the intersection, hitting the man as he appears to be walking through the crosswalk. Now, several people can even be seen nearby watching the tragedy unfold. Officers say they received a 911 call around 9 last night. When they arrived, they say they found the man lying in the roadway with visible injuries. He was rushed to the hospital but did not survive. All of this happened on the corner of Bay Ridge Avenue and Ridge Boulevard outside a deli. The area was shut down to traffic for hours as police investigated, even using drones to collect evidence from above. Now, we do want to show you that surveillance video one last time as police say finding the driver of that white SUV will be crucial during this investigation. If you have any information on that car, the driver, or this incident as a whole, you are urged to call police. You can call the Crime Stoppers hotline at 1-800-577-TIPS. In Bay Ridge, Faith Graham, News 12.
All right, the story will stay on top of Faith. Thank you.